Welcome back, guys, to another episode on Rancor Reptiles. My name is Hector, and I'm coming at you with a Herp Talk. If you like these talks, please leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, and a suggestion for a future video, or your thoughts on this one. I finally got the line memorized. Today was a pretty exciting day for me, simply because today was the first time in a while that I've been able to attend a reptile expo. I'm doing a video later on talking about expos, the mixed thoughts about them, and on the consumer end, I really like attending them because of the great shenaniganing that happened and everything being closed down. I was really unable to go to any. Then things slowly opened back up, and then life kind of got in the way because things opened back up, and so I wasn't really able to attend any show until, of course, today. I'm actually home after the show. Pretty tired. I walked around quite a bit. Now, I kind of fell to the bug, guys. You go to these shows, and I had to buy something. I spent a lot of money there, guys. Luckily, most of that was on supplies. Like I said, these reptile expos are great for things like buying supplies for your enclosures, wood, great deals on wood. I got tons of that. Tons of food for my ball pythons. I was able to splurge quite a bit, save quite a bit on feed, which is pretty darn cool. I did see an animal, and I did impulse buy. However, I'll get to that at the end. Let me unbox that at the end. Unbox. So first, let me show off some of the things I got. Of course, the feeders I bought took up the lion's share of my budget. And I found these plants and I thought, damn, these plants slap. These plants look pretty cool. There's this Picta, super hard to pick up. The person I bought this from it's hard to see. Quite hard to see, pick up, but it's a fern type plant that has these really nice white dots going down the leaves. I'm not much of a plant guy. I'm really not. I only have one terrarium where I put the plants in, and these plants aren't that cheap. However, these plants look pretty darn cool. The way the growth of this plant was described to me sounded really nice. I was planning to get something like morning geckos for the terrarium I built up. However, I felt like the terrarium really needed to grow in a little more, even though it's been a couple months since I've had it running. It's great bioactive. However, I feel like the plants really do need to get well established, grow out fairly well, simply to provide enough hiding areas, enough lushness to the reptiles without the reptiles messing up the plants. So it's a give and take. So the name of this particular plant is called Salaginella Picta. I'll probably throw up a nicer picture of it on the screen. And there's this Ficus thunbergi, an oak leaf creeping fig, or string of frogs. This is gonna be really nice. I've been meaning to find something to kind of cover the log I have in my terrarium. So there's to that. That right there was actually $50. It is expensive. Reptiles are expensive, so is plant keeping. Now let's move on to the main course. The next living thing I got was crickets. Yeah, boy. $8. It's quite a good deal. Crickets are always a need for me. These guys are gonna get fed off to the vipers. And the actual animal pickup I got. So here we go. I'm not sure if you guys are able to see this. That right there is a whip scorpion. I am a huge fan of tailless whip scorpions, simply because I am a huge fan of tailless whip scorpions. I was looking for the African variety. Those guys get pretty large. However, this guy is the Central American variety. They don't get that large. However, they look pretty cool nonetheless. The reason why I picked this guy up is because it was an impulse buy. I really have nothing set up for it. However, because this guy is a bug, I feel like you can pick one up. You know, since I'm not really one for tarantulas because they carry a mean bite, I do like these quite a bit. I also bought its enclosure. Looks a bit cheesy, but not bad. It's adult enclosure right here. Probably upgrade it to something nicer if it does get to its full adult size. However, this is pretty much all it needs. Obviously, I'm going to remove some things in here to make it not so tacky. However, look forward to a video on these guys. I really have been looking for whip scorpion. It's just, you know, I'm having to ship one in and just being, you know, a bug. It's really not that exciting for me. So I wanted to pick one up during an expo, and I sure as hell did. Now at the expo there was a great variety of animals. The price is very different from the last time I attended. Certain animals that I saw before that were very expensive were very cheap, and certain animals that were very cheap and affordable turned to be very expensive. I'm looking at you, red-eyed crocodile skinks. You damn pricey now. Now, like I said, the bulk of my budget to this visit was allocated solely towards buying rats for my ball pythons. So I wasn't looking to spend too much money. I kept my budget really low, and I really didn't want to buy anything that will take too much care. This tailless whip scorpion was a perfect fit. I did see, oh God, there is temptation. There is temptation in this world. I saw captive bred mangrove snakes. I was tempted, guys. I was tempted. It's like the crush of your life doing a full spread eagle in front of you, asking for it. And they were going for around $450. You know, I'm not one to share the price and all that, but $450 for mangroves, the captive bred mangrove snake. That is a damn deal. However, I really don't have space. Like I said, I just don't have space where I live right now. However, there come the day where I get out of this basement. It's gonna be a damn zoo in my house. So I'm looking forward to that. I saw a lot of animal species that I was really hyped for. I saw a lot more people selling Cuban false chameleons. That was great. I love that. Tons of people with like shield agamas. That's cool too. I think it was Triple L. No, Josh's Frogs had great selection of micro geckos. Way to go, guys. I love that. Great assortment of dart frogs. Great tortoise selection. You know, it's just a great place. Lots of people offering different things. Of course, ball pythons and corn snakes and hognose snakes, the popular guys, crested geckos and leopard geckos, really did take up a lion's share of what was being shown. However, it was all nice, good quality animals. Sometimes during these shows, there's a couple vendors that kind of, you know, have sketchy displays where it really doesn't look like the animals aren't being treated right. I saw none of that. Everybody looked like they came out with banger quality, so I was really excited about that. I left the show with both hands full of stuff. I picked up a bunch of wood for my brother, and I picked up a bunch of rats, so I was carrying them. My backpack was full of the things I just showed, so I came out of that show not empty-handed. So, you know, I really wanted to show some pictures and videos of the expo. However, my battery on my phone was running really low, and I didn't want to bring around the big camera. The quality isn't that high anyway. It was the expo I went to was the Anaheim Super Show, I think is called, and it was overall great. Now that's it. If you went to that expo, please let me know what you thought about it. It was really nice, really big. A lot of people showed up. The line was long. However, I loved the atmosphere at the show. Alright guys, that'll be it. I'll probably have an update video on the Scorpion, and probably a little update video on the terrarium and how it's going. Alright guys, if you like these videos, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys in the next video, and as always, thanks for coming by and checking out my vid. Thanks.